After a great episode with a cliffhanger of Jiren's full power, now we get a little glimpse of that in Dragon Ball Super episode 127 preview, which we are going to break it down here. And if you want to know my thoughts on the last episode, link will be in the description down below. So now let's break down the preview. It begins immediately by showcasing Jiren's speed, which seems to be incredible as we cannot even see how he is moving before he appears on the screen. This man is truly serious and his power is unbelievable, especially when you consider the fact that he is nowhere near to be serious, or I should say he was nowhere near to be serious. It is kinda scary as now we'll be introduced to his full power, and I'm kinda really excited for that. Then we jump off to Android 17, who is shooting key blasts, and as we see him, he is basically trying to keep Jiren away, a tactic that he recently used against Toppo too, and if you saw the episode, Vegeta did the job very well on the last one. Still, once again, them using this Android 17 unlimited energy is kinda getting boring and something really cliche, but they have basically prepared us for that, as they have mentioned it over and over again about the fact that the androids have the unlimited energy advantage. Can't say that they didn't prepare us, and let's face it, a scene with Android 17 is a very good scene. At least this is how I feel on tournament. And here Goku says, with his true power revealed, Jiren is unbelievably strong. And this is the confirmation that we needed for Jiren's true power, as I have been pushing this on in many videos by saying that he has not been showing his full power or not even remotely close to that, and this episode is going to be a confirmation to it. Wow, Jiren is getting even scarier. Well, here we see Jiren and he's looking like Superman, and let's face it, him and Superman have quite a lot in common, and I would say, at least, I don't know, but just kinda Jiren gives me that Superman vibe. Does it give it to you too? Let me know in the comments down below, because I haven't really been analyzing it a lot, but he just gives that vibe. But let's move on. And we see Android 17 struggling before Jiren grabs him through the head and drags him. Wow, that must be painful, but I have one bigger question. Why do the Pride Troopers love the other people's heads so much? Literally, they want to show domination by grabbing their heads and throwing them around. Despot did it with Frieza, Toppo did it with Frieza, and now coming to realization that Frieza's head seems kinda comfortable, but now Jiren is doing it with Android 17 and the animation looks very smooth and clean, and here we are talking about an unfinished product, because in case you guys didn't know, the usual previews are unfinished products. So you're welcome if that's a new information for you, but I think that you have guessed it on your own. But if you haven't, well, I'm giving you something. And now we see Goku back on his Super Saiyan Blue plus Kaioken on top of it, after Jiren kicked the shit out of him on the last episode. Literally, the man just kicked Goku and threw him off his Super Saiyan Blue back to his base form. It was so well done, and it really cracked me up. I don't even know why. And now he's back up, because as we saw him on the last episode, he was on his base form, at least at the end of the episode. And here we see Goku trying to attack Jiren, but we can see that he cannot do anything to Jiren. Man is an unbreakable wall, but Goku here says he easily smashes me and Vegeta's all-out attacks. Oh, I see where this is going. But I will talk about this a little bit later. But first, it's kinda cool to see Vegeta back onto fighting. Something that we expected, and of course the summaries, but how he's coming back to fight when he spent all of his energy on the last one is a question that we really will never get an answer. But still, I will gather all my thoughts at the end of the preview, so now let's move on. First we have Jiren powering up once again, and he seems like flame. It looks so damn cool, and once again we jump into the armorless Vegeta and Goku with his shirt on. Yeah, the irony there. We all expected them to switch places, but yeah, they gotta do what they gotta do. But Goku is saying that is not going to work versus Jiren. And now we see Jiren a lot more serious as he is preparing a Ki Blast. What I do believe is happening here is that Jiren is trying to take out both Goku and Vegeta at the same time, just what they tried on the last time with Toppo. Take out the strongest first, then he will deal with the others, and especially since he has been aware of how strong both Goku and Vegeta have gotten from start of the tournament, it became kinda risky for him to leave them on and take them out last. So what I do believe is that Jiren will be trying to take out both Goku and Vegeta first before moving on to the other two. So Jiren is throwing his ki blast, Goku says. Just then number 17 stands up. Basically what I do believe is going to happen is that we'll see Goku use his Kamehameha, Vegeta using his final flash to stop that ki blast from Jiren, and obviously they are not going to win it, as we see from the preview with both Goku and Vegeta struggling. But if we move a little bit backward, just a little bit, we see Android 17 using a ki blast against Jiren, maybe from a blind spot, because I do believe that 17 is going to be doing something here. And what I do see here happening is that we will see a team play of the three of them against Jiren using their strongest ki. A team play from all three of them using their strongest ki blasts. But still, Goku now says, number 17 heated battle for Universe 7 survival is gonna begin. So this episode is going to be more focused on Android 17 and on everything that he does, and I'm fine with that. He's such a cool character and I'm loving the development that they have done with him. One of the best characters, if not the best character on this arc, and we see Jiren, the alpha male here, powering up with his ki that has changed quite a lot. It looks like he's burning, he's inside flames. It is so cool done, and man, this is getting me so hyped for the episode. The approaching wall, the final barrier of the Hope. I have been referring to Jiren as a wall all this time, and if you have been watching my videos, well, you do know that I have always referred to Jiren when I was talking about Goku and Vegeta versus Jiren as a wall. And I'm kinda glad that they are using that on the episode title, which feels kinda cool. And the final barrier of hope title needs to be broken down a little bit. What I see from that is that Android 17 is going to do something special. My prediction is that he will be saving both Goku and Vegeta, since they are the only people capable of winning this. Is he going to get knocked out? Maybe, but I do believe that he will do something heroic to keep Goku and Vegeta on the stage, and that is something that 17 has done a lot on this tournament. Since he's getting his own episode, I do believe that this is going to be the last thing that he does on this tournament. What I do think is that, as we saw all three of them losing the ki blast battle or the beam struggle with Jiren, Android 17 is going to put out his barrier in order to save Goku and Vegeta and himself inside. So they are getting thrown out, 17 uses his barrier, and all three of them are safe as he puts them inside, as we see him doing it with Gohan as well as the others. So that is kinda an interesting thing, but one thing that I want to point out is that they have not mentioned Frieza at all on the preview, and we didn't even see Frieza at the end of the last episode. On the last episode's preview, I'm talking about 125 for 126, there was a mentioning of Frieza, and I said that Frieza is getting back up. But this time there is no mentioning whatsoever of Frieza, and really nothing is going on. He's not out because we didn't see him going out of the stage. We didn't see that. He's still on stage. Maybe he's knocked out. Maybe. But it is interesting the way how Toei is using Frieza on this tournament. And if Frieza somehow ends up winning it, maybe Dragon Ball Super is going to end on a cliffhanger, which would be really cool. So we have to keep our eyes open for everything that is going to happen, because these could be little hints about the next Dragon Ball series that could possibly start. We will see. A cliffhanger would definitely mean it is starting. This is what I think, this is my prediction. And as for this video, or actually before I wrap up this video, let me know what do you think they will do with Frieza, because I am really intrigued. I am confused and I really don't know what they are going to do or how they are going to use him. Let me know your opinions in the comments down below. And for this video, it is finally done. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like, comment your thoughts down below, and also subscribe to the channel with notifications enabled so you don't miss out on any further content. Have a great time, guys. Bye.